Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Smoking Jacket Hour.
Hi,
Hi, Moon. How are you?
I'm tired. I did a lot of work.
That's putting it lightly. Yeah.
um, I haven't done much this weekend other than sit here and build towers
Yes.
and walls.
Yes. Many towers, many walls. So
Yeah,
we are actually sitting on a raised floor here. You can see from here,
yep.
and then we have
Not even like halfway done either.
no, still got a bit to go. And we have the blue tower, which is this is called what type of block is this?
It's frostbound brick. It's basically eight ice around a piece of lapis, and it just looks amazing. And then the floors are cypress. It's this white wood, and I think it looks really good together.
Yep. And
Very light in here.
then the bone blocks.
Yeah.
And then you've already seen the black build the
The black tower.
the black tower, the abyssal stone, and then the blood brick tower, which actually is looking really good now, and we're now using it.
Yeah, well, almost. It's got some stuff that needs to get moved around.
But
Like, for instance, these need to go up another floor, but we have,
the ME system is now in place, and we're sporting the ME crafting terminals, so we don't have to have any crafting benches nearby these things, and we're running the terminals up to each floor, so we at least don't have to
yeah.
grab items to do our construction work. So this is all good.
This floor is going to be, all the mechanics stuff, which is going to be a lot of it. The mechanics and the stuff to make the nuclear power, and then the top floor is going to have, industrial craft and
The rail
the
craft.
other stuff.
Yeah.
Railcraft and buildcraft and stuff.
Yep.
So it should be pretty good.
So it's looking really nice, though. I like it. And now since this is in place, no more stray chests.
Yeah, somebody got on my case about that. Oh, I built a little house
Yeah.
too. It's almost done.
Yeah, house is almost done.
It's a lot cleaner down here, that's for sure.
Yeah, the basement's definitely nice and clean here.
Eventually this is just gonna have all sorts of pipes and stuff running around it. And it's really cool with the way this is set up. Do you have any ME pipes on you or any of the mechanics pipes? I just got lost.
I can grab a few here.
Um,
Grab the universal as well.
yeah, just any of the pipes. Like even Buildcraft pipes would be fine.
No, we don't have any of those. Come on.
There's some around somewhere.
I mean, silly there.
But if you can I see some?
Dink,
Uh,
dink, 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 dink,
where'd you
dink,
put?
dink,
Yeah.
dink.
So the key here is that even though the wires are going to be low hanging like this,
Whee!
you can walk under them. So it's going to be very industrial down here. This is very purple.
It's awesome pipe. I love this stuff.
This is the yeah, that's the ME cable.
Yeah, it's ME cable. So yeah. So
But yeah, so
we finally have our storage system in place. So now we're a little bit more organized. And of course, the house that's currently under construction.
getting there.
It's getting
I
there.
haven't found a block for the roof yet, and there needs to be a stairwell, and it needs to get decorated.
And we need some more windows.
Yeah, this clear glass actually takes forever to make. It's really odd. And it's not that it takes a while to make it, it's just that you can't automate, like, not even like vanilla Minecraft automate how you get it.
Yeah, because it
So you have to
requires
sit there
smelter.
and, yeah,
Well,
you sit there and you click the block, and you click the block, and you click the block.
you can actually put a redstone pulse on those outputs, and it will actually
Really?
do it for you. Yeah. So you can make a little, like, if you want to use the newer type of redstone logic, or if you want to use the older one, just put a long clicker essentially. And
Yeah,
as long as
I guess
as long
that
as
would work.
as long as the spout receives a redstone signal, it'll automatically start pouring. It won't pull the item out, I think. I don't know how that one works. But
I think you could probably stick a hopper
yeah.
underneath the table. I might have to figure that out when we move it. So over here, we already talked about what's going to be in that building. But this building over here as it's now 5 o'clock, and that thing's gonna go off forever. Um, on this floor, it's gonna be for the Tinker's Constructs. So we'll have a smeltery built over here,
Yeah.
probably like 2 levels high. I'd actually crash it in one of these corners because that would work too.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have the smeltery down there, and then we're gonna have Galacticraft up here.
Yep.
And Ken was telling me from when he was messing around with it, Galacticraft. I was thinking we could stick the launch pad right on top of here, but unfortunately, when you fire it, it moves all of the stuff down floor after floor.
What it does is when you put the launch pad down and you put the rocket on top, it immediately turns on the particle effect. So you basically have this plume of smoke going all the way down, and even if there's a structure in the way, it still comes through with a lot of smoke. I accidentally did that with one of my builds, and the entire room was filled with smoke. I couldn't see anything.
So what I was thinking is that we could either have a launch pad somewhere else, or like, I don't know if you've ever seen like on like oil rigs,
Mm-hmm.
where they have like the suspended platform.
For the helicopter.
Yeah, and then you just launch pad on there because it's Minecraft. What do we care about physics?
Exactly. Of course, we could support it appropriately, but
Well, it'll be like
nice one.
I got where I meant to go.
Uh-huh.
See, I'm up here. Nope. Oh, dang it. Hit the first two.
And
So yeah,
failed on the next.
This guy's sleeping. No, I'm not.
Sleep, sleep, sleep. I'm sleeping. There we go.
Okay, so it's daytime again. Don't tell Ken, but I have my last bastion. I'll hold that chest.
Yeah, fortunately we were able to hook this up with a ME import bus, so it didn't take so long to actually get these into the 4K storage units. That was definitely really helpful.
Quite nice.
Oh man, being able to
Okay.
pull stacks.
Well, the next big thing now that we have to work on is our power issue, because we have some power at the moment. But while I was working on making stone for all this stuff, I drained this battery several times. And as if you can notice, it's slowly getting drained out.
It's struggling to keep up.
So we need to make some real power.
Real power.
Like ridiculous power. All of the power.
Yes. So the step in this one is we're actually kind of skipping over through a lot of them. We're not doing like the wind power. We're not doing the solars. We're actually going to go with the atomics. And one of the mods we have on here, which is not IC2. IC2 does have a... that was nice.
Alright. Drop my mouse.
IC2 has its own nuclear reactor, which if you've played in like... it's a pretty old build actually, but it's changed over time, so now they have like these reactor heat exchangers, the vents and everything else, but it was mostly like a fission reactor. So you had to have refined uranium, or you could make plutonium, you could throw them in the chamber, it reacts, you gotta cool it and all this other stuff, and I don't want to play with that. That stuff's way too dangerous, and when it goes, and there's problems. So, nah. Instead, we have another mod on here, which is called the Atomic Science mod, and it has its own version of reactors. It actually has a fission reactor, just like IC2, and this one is very particular. If you start manhandling these fissile fuel rods and everything else, you will take radiation damage. So they actually have hazmat suits for you, which is kind of cool. I like that.
Wait. That being said, I played around with the new experimental build of IC2, which is in this. But if you refine the uranium, it also will kill you pretty dang quick.
So there's actual radiation damage now. Sweet.
Yeah.
I like that they're putting that in there. That's actually good. So instead, we're actually going to go for we're going to go for the Gusto. We're going to go for a fusion reactor. And I did some quick calculations. There's more parts to it than just this reactor that you see right here. There's actually these electromagnets and electromagnetic glass. We're going to be needing these chemical extractors as well. There's just a bunch of little bits and pieces here and there. But just for the reactor, to give you an idea, we need 40 pieces of steel, 4 lapis blocks, 24 gold ingots, 4 diamonds, 28 redstone, 6 iron ingots, 12 osmium ingots, 6 copper ingots, 12 wool, 4 tin ingots, and 1 piece of glass to make the fusion reactor.
I don't know where we're gonna get that glass.
Yeah, that glass is so hard. Oh my gosh.
I know, seriously. We got bored when we were putting off making this island thingy, and so we spent quite a bit of time caving. So luckily,
yes, very luckily.
We have most of this stuff. I think the only thing we don't have is the steel, because that just takes time. But we have nearly 50 diamonds. We have
504 iron ore. We have a mix of almost about 700, 800 copper ore right there.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize we had that much.
We have a lot of copper ore. We've got plenty of tin ore. It's all 3 varieties, it looks like.
Wait, we have 25 iron ore berries?
Yeah.
BRP.
Cook them. Cook those suckers.
Why are we cooking them? No. They're not the ores. They're the ore berries.
The ore berries. You mean the bush? The bush. Well, we got plenty of the bushes, actually. It's all mess of them up here.
Well, I just jacked them all.
But, yeah, as you can see, we actually do have quite a bit of the resources, so we should be able to get the fusion reactor
get this
up
built
and running
pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, predominantly a lot of it is copper material, so copper and steel, it looks like. Yeah, so that's gonna be a great little project, and that's actually going over here into the Black Tower.
It's going to be kind of suspended. It's going to look really cool, because
really awesome.
The thing that's really amazing about this mod is that they depend a lot on multi-blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Just go running. Which, it's not just like normal multi-blocks. There's a lot of particle effects on them. This thing looks really awesome. So it's gonna you're gonna stand down here and you'll get the inputs or the outputs from down here.
Yeah.
But the reactor itself will be supported and kind of displayed, like trying to get it, rat rods from the 50s and 60s, where you had the engines sitting out in the front, and they just have all the covers off of it, so you can just see the engine. That's kind of what we're aiming at for this.
So
that should be pretty cool.
So we need to get to work on this little bugger. I think what we need to do is definitely get the steel going. So we'll need.
Do you have anything that I can make that's kind of repetitive? Because you kind of have this worked out, whereas I don't.
Well, just need mostly it's the steel, the gold ingots, the osmium ingots were actually okay on, because I did a huge batch of those the other day.
How much gold do we need?
We'll need 24 gold ingots. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to work on, actually, was a purification chamber. Or purification, what was it? Purification chamber, yeah, that's it. Because that will actually increase our output on the ores, at least some of the ores. I don't think all of them are compatible, but instead of doing a 1 ore to 2 ingot or 2 dust, this does a 1 ore to 3 dirty dust, which are these. I think these are them right here. Maybe not. I'll have to look. But it turns it into kind of a dirty dust, which you clean up, which then outputs in 3 instead of 2. And it might actually unify it, so that might be nice. But that's another thing I have to make, and that requires some diamonds, some obsidian dust, some osmium dust.
Power.
Yeah, definitely our power is going to become a situation here shortly.
Yeah. Well, especially after we start, once we start crunching this stuff.
Yeah.
Because, we'll just...
I mean, worst case is I can actually just do this for right now. Take off that 1 ME cable. And that reduces the amount of energy being used by the ME system.
do that for right now, I think.
Which, let me check our battery and see how we're looking on that right now.
I'm gonna go melt these up in the smeltery because I think we have enough lava to do that.
We're on the plus side now, so we're gaining power again. We are good on that.
Power.
So what are you making over there?
I'm trying to roast up some gold and then getting the rest of the glass down.
Oh.
So I have some gold for you shortly.
All right, and
2 blocks as soon as these melt.
I'm gonna need some wool. Let's grab. I need 12 wool. Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. There we go. And add. How about copper? So I already have some copper blocks.
That's not the right one.
I need copper ingots, and these will work. And actually, I almost forgot. And there goes the noise. This is to make copper wire, and the nice thing is, since we're using these crafting, ME crafting terminals, you can actually
kind of speed craft.
You can speed craft a little bit because you can come over to NEI, punch it in, hit it, and then if you shift click on these question marks, it'll actually fill it in. Unfortunately, it's kind of goofy with the wool, so I may have to do this manually, but essentially it will actually fill this all in with the materials out of the ME system, and so that's actually really nice. But I just need to do that and grab the wool, fill that in, and there we go. So I need what was it? I think 2 of these. Yeah. Oh, it automatically replaced the copper I was using. Sweet. And then we need some.
Kind of cool.
Need some glass. Actually, I'm going to leave all these things in the ME system because then when I actually want to build them, I'll just do the shift click and voila.
Oh dear, why are you all screwy?
What's that?
The smeltery is just being a butt.
Uh-huh. Eats a butt.
Yeah, it can't decide whether it wants to pour glass or gold.
Did you layer it?
Well, no, there was some glass in there, and I thought I was going to be able to get all the glass out before it was an issue.
Ah.
But we got it.
You got it?
Got it. Got it under control over here.
Ooh, I almost messed that up.
I wonder if you could pour this liquid gold over like a mob's head. It'd be like a crown fit for a king.
It burns. But yeah, the other aspect of this is we wanted to have we actually originally planned to do atomic power before we even got into Galacticraft because it was kind of like the proper stepping stone, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
Learn atomic power, then go fly.
Well, and also it's just it makes all of the steam and like it's one of those things where it's gonna just be really nice for everything. Gold behind you.
Yep, got it. Gold blocks.
How are you doing for wool? Do you need wool?
We are good.
Like we almost have all of this except for the steel, right?
Yeah, we need to work on the steel. So we need to.
How much steel did we need?
40 pieces. And I just cooked up some iron.
You know what? I'm gonna cheaty steel.
Not enough iron. Cheaty steel. What's cheaty steel?
The one where you mix it with the coal dust or whatever.
Ah, I think we have plenty of that.
Rather than trying to stick it in the where is that one?
It's a piece of iron surrounded by coal.
Yeah, but I can't find the right one.
Let that work for a little while.
And then you shove it into the oh wait, I found it. There we go. It's coal surrounded by an iron.
Yep.
So
I'm walking away from the noise. It's so noisy. I know there's an option I think to turn that off, so I'm gonna have to do that next time we do this. is in
What? That turn down the noises?
actually disables it altogether. It's in the options file for mechanisms. So probably want to do that because those machines, they're great, but man, are they just noisy.
They're so noisy. There must be that option in what do we call it? Feed the Beast too, because the industrial craft machines make all the noise too.
Yep. Oh, I'm so high up on your little sand tower that the mobs aren't spawning for me, so I can't see our animals right now.
What'd you go up there for?
Oh, I just want to look. I just wanted to do an overhead view. It's kind of nice, actually. It's all nicely lit up.
What, our building or our castle thing?
Our castle and our farm over there. Looks really nice.
That's kind of what we tried for.
Yep. Let's make material. That's what we're good at. It's Minecraft. It's shake and bake, and I helped.
No, seriously.
Oh man, we're gonna run out of power here.
Are we?
It's getting down. We're about 400 kilojoules right now.
No, that's like the lowest we've been since, with both of us working on stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Whoopsie. I like how I just accidentally placed a block, and then rather than grabbing something that wasn't a block in my inventory, I immediately grabbed another block.
They added a few options to these ME systems. At least since the last time I used it, which was the FTB server.
Yeah, you went a little nuts with this thing on the FTB server.
I love it. It's so awesome.
Kinda cool. A lot of fun.
Makes life so much easier.
It does, especially if you're like we were using this a lot with our bee setups because we had the extra bees mod.
Oh yeah.
And it was just the ability to. Oh wait, no, that's why it's slowing down. The ability to like just split up your bees.
Mm-hmm. Well, and they've added. I mean, they have since the Feed the Beast one, they've actually added a few more import-export buses. So you have like a fuzzy, you have a basic one, a precision one, and a fuzzy logic one. So they're actually kind of cool. Oh, you're so low on
I thought
power.
they had the fuzzy one.
The fuzzy's been there, but it wasn't part of the FTB packs. So you couldn't. If you were using the Feed the Beast launcher, you couldn't get the new version.
I gotcha. Alright. Do we sit here and wait for this power to come back a little bit?
Do we have 40 steel pieces?
I have 40 of the steel thingies
All
to
right,
make this, yeah.
Let's pull the stuff out of the grinder then, or the
okay.
enrichment, because we need the power for the smelter. So
Yeah. Are those still making noise?
fortunately, it has an energy buffer, so it might be a little bit of a stutter for a little while there, but we'll find out.
We're drained.
Whee! Yeah, it's pulling from the buffer now, so let's do this.
Disconnect the ME system. We don't need it while we're making, while we're cooking.
Let me break the pipe then. Let me get it. Think. And
We're still not gaining power though.
Where's all our power going? Where's our power gone?
The crusher and the enrichment. Oh, it had to fill up the crusher and the enrichment.
Oh,
Or the crusher's buffer.
the buffers were drained. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting power on the factory
Yeah, we can only run one chamber at a time. If you put it
until
in
it
the other
gets.
chambers, it all drains out.
Yeah, well, it's basically three factories all glued together.
Mm-hmm.
What it looks like.
Yeah.
Well, we're halfway there.
We're halfway there. We're getting there. Really, we are.
Oh, slowly but surely. Not halfway. Halfway is the wrong word. Quarter of the way.
Yeah, this is why we're trying to get to the atomic power, because thermals are great because they're cheap, but they're cheap for a reason.
Yeah, they're a little slow.
Because yeah, they're only outputting about 25 joules right now because they're just being drained.
Hey, can I see some of that that steel dust?
I put it all in the machine. It's all in there. Am I gonna try and smelt it?
But the lava, I need to pull it out of there. Fortunately, it doesn't work.
Nope. Doesn't work. Doesn't like it. Not compatible.
Oh. Also, doesn't like to be pulled out of the machine either.
Battery's
'Cause I gotta-
charging.
All right, cool. Took long enough.
Well, what do you expect? We've been beating this thing
Speed. All of the speed.
up. Oh, battery's draining.
I don't know why that would be happening.
Because you got them all in the chambers there. Oh yeah, we're losing power.
What else? Hey,
I put them back in.
we're just gonna like destroy this because we have a lot of crafting to do after these are done, right? We don't have to cook anything.
We need to do. Let's see.
Is there any other prep work? Do you have all the cables built already?
Yeah, I've already made the copper wires, so I just have to hook up the ME system again so I can get in there and do the construction work.
Drop down a step.
Huh. Steel. It's what's for dinner.
Ooh, I could go for veal.
How's steel equal veal?
Because you talked about something being for dinner, and I'm like, oh, I know it's for dinner.
Uh-huh.
Veal is for dinner.
Veal is for dinner.
That's right.
Alright, battery is coming back up at least. Huh. Yeah,
Quick, wreck it for all that it's worth.
10 more steel to go. And then we'll be good.
Excuse me.
Why would you make a copper battle sign? What is that for?
It's a reference to the YouTuber Zisto.
Okay.
From one of the UHCs. He went off and like beat the crap out of someone with a sign, and it became like just an in reference.
That I did not know. Interesting. I've watched these stuff before, but I've never heard that.
It's from like a year or two ago.
Yeah, very interesting.
At least that would be my theory on where it came from, given
Theory?
that I know that there was a battle sign at one point.
Yeah.
It was brought up.
So, and on that piece of information, we're going to take a break here and then come back to either some work being done or still waiting for things to be burned. You know how that works.
Yeah, because our thing is so slow.
So,
We need more power.
yes, need more power. Oh, with that, we will see you guys later.
Bye.